Hello, my name is Gloria Reben, and I just want to say if you haven't yet looked at the previous video, video 1, which shows you how to determine what that circumstance, that positive thing that you're willing to accept as your idea of success, you should really do that first because you really want to have that. Because in this video, I'm going to walk you through a process that will allow you to make that idea, that concept that you have more and more powerful, as powerful it can possibly be. Okay, so now you know what that concept is. And now you've understood or you've heard Napoleon Hill tell you that you have to control your own mind. Well, I'm here to tell you that is a mistaken idea, a misnomer, because the mind is most powerful at its source. The gross element of mind, repeating it over and over and over again, is not really going to ultimately get you what you want. It's what you're doing when you're doing that is you are doing what you've done for years, like trying to use positive thinking, trying to convince yourself that you are powerful and whatever it is. And it's not quite the way it works. I have a background in physics, okay? And I know, and you probably know too, that physics is more powerful at its source. It's not as powerful on the gross level. The gross level, we can do lots of things. We can build bridges. We can, build cars. We can create things. And it's really, really very powerful. But as you go on finer and finer levels of physics, the nuclear level, for example, is really explosive. And you know that. It's very powerful. Nuclear weapons, very dangerous. Nuclear power, equally dangerous, even though it provides power. As you go on finer and finer levels, there's like less and less matter and more power. And if you could actually, on the proton level, on the neutron level, on other kind of levels, get more powerful, there's more power released. Well, it's so true with thought. Thought is really more powerful at its source. So if you're going to repeat and do what is already known as, affirmations, you're doing that on the grossest level. And that is not powerful. That is trying to control the mind, but that is not powerful. What you need to do is take it down to the subtler and subtler and subtler levels till you just have the concept. Because the source of thought ultimately is the source of everything in the universe. It's the source of all physics. It's pure consciousness. It's where the power lies. So what I want to do is just to walk you through how you can make that affirmation, which you have now, which you have written down, which you have memorized, more powerful by simply taking it down to its subtler and subtler levels and then allowing that to that power to be made manifest. Okay? And I just want to give you one more reason for this, and that is because the source of thought is more powerful, because thought is the source of everything, there is an element of having to align oneself with the laws of nature, align oneself with the ultimate reality, align oneself with the most powerful source in the universe. And people call it different things. They call it pure consciousness. They call it home of all the laws of nature. They call it pure creative intelligence. And some people call it God. And if that's your concept, if it is God, I'd like you not to think of God as a superman, but as that ultimate reality, as the ultimate creator of everything. And that cannot be visualized. Another reason why visualization isn't the strongest thing you could be doing to build your business or to have your success or whatever it is that you're doing. And although, Michelangelo created a beautiful image of God as a man, as a superman in the Sistine Chapel, that is not what we're about to do now. So what I want to do, I'm going to have you close your eyes, and I want you to take about 30 seconds. I'll just walk you through it, okay? And I'm going to stop talking, but I'm going to let you stay there for about, a minute, 30 seconds, about a minute. And then I'm going to ask you to open your eyes, but I'm going to ask you not to open them quickly. So you'll just follow my instructions. And then when you come back, when you come out, this video will be ended, but you can listen to it as many times as you want, as many times as it will make you more powerful. Okay? So we're going to start right now. So I ask you to close your eyes. Now, when you close your eyes, just experience the silence that's around you. And I know in that silence, there will possibly be sounds. You will possibly hear, a bird outside or a dog barking, or maybe even some radio or some television in another room. And that's okay. It's there. It's part of the silence. But just settle down, experience that silence for about 30 seconds. And then I will continue the instructions. Okay, now I want you to think about a tree. Now, when you thought of that tree, I don't think you had an image of your mind. You didn't have a specific tree in mind or anything like that. Just as soon as I said tree, a concept of tree was in your mind, but it wasn't anything concrete. So now I'm going to ask you to do and think one more thing and allow it to be as subtle, as quiet, as not concrete as has happened when you thought tree. Your concept, your circumstance, what you had written down. If you started thinking of the words or trying to remember, that's not what you want to do, but it isn't wrong. Anything that happens is right. Now, just go back to the concept. Allow whatever happens, happens. Just stay inside you. If it comes again on the gross level and more like trying to think and remember, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Just go back. You have a concept of success. Continue that, going back when another thought comes in, or another concept comes in, or you think of the word. And I'll let you there for a minute or so. Now, take 1 or 2 minutes and then slowly open the eyes. When you do so, this video will be over.